Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 5 top tips on how you can smash the interview at the assessment centre. So, tip number 1, do your research. So the first part of your research is going to be the general research. We're going to research the British Army itself and what it does. Then we're going to go to the British Army homepage and accept the cookies. And then the best part about this is going to answer a lot of questions that you're going to get asked in the interview itself. What do you think the British Army do? Who do you think the British Army are? What equipment do we use? What type of people do you think we need in the British Army? So you can have a look at all of these and just do some general reading of exactly what the Army do, latest news and events, so you can perhaps start a conversation with the interviewer itself. Once you've had a look at this, then you're going to want to look at more defined searches, i.e. if you want to join the Royal Signals, for instance, you're going to want to look at what the Royal Signals do. The best website for this for you would be the Royal Court of Signals, the Vital link. So once we get on there, you're then going to have a look at about the Royal Signals. So, about the Royal Signals, and this will tell you what the Royal Signals has achieved in the past and what they're currently doing right now at this moment in time. So that's absolutely perfect. So for instance, then say you wanted, I don't know, if you were joining the Royal Welsh, then we're going to look at the best one for the Royal Welsh is probably going to be the royalwelsh.co.uk. You'd have a look at that, and that will bring you to what the Royal Welsh are doing. So if the questioners or the interviewer asked you about why you want to join the Royal Welsh, then you can answer them with what the Royal Welsh are doing at this moment in time and how that inspires you to want to join the Royal Welsh. Tip number 2, you're going to want to prepare answers to certain types of stock questions that they are going to ask you. Like, why would you be a good fit for the Army? Why do you want to join the Army? What are your strengths and weaknesses, for instance? When you are preparing your answers for these questions, make them personal to you. Everybody has strengths and everybody has weaknesses, and you might even see some of your weaknesses over the course of the assessment couple of days, so you can also talk about that as well. Right, tip number 3, play to your strengths in the interview. Talk about what you've done to prepare for the Army. Have you been getting up early in the mornings and displaying discipline? And have you been a member of any team sports, for instance? Have you won any awards? No matter how small that is, they'll probably ask you about how you would fit in as a member as a team. And if you can then relay that back to experiences you've had in the past, that is an absolute win for you. Tip number 4, learn the Army's values and standards. Right, all you're going to do here is just Google British Army values and standards. Once you've done that, we're going to go to the soldiers' values and standards with the British Army. And there they are, right there for you. And you can scroll down the page. It's got them as you'll scroll down, but also you can just click the link there and it'll give you the full doctrine of the values and standards for you to learn in Sea Drills fashion, and the standards there in lap. They may not ask you a question on this, but a lot of the time they will. However, what you can do, you can crowbar some values in there. Discipline, selfless commitment, and how you've displayed them in the past. Tip number 5, probably the most important tip, is don't get anxious about the interview itself. If you've gone through tips 1 to 4 and you feel confident, tip number 5 may not even relate to you. But let me tell you, the interviewers are there to pass you and not fail you. So go into the interview confident, make eye contact with the interviewer when you're answering the questions, look smart, and also don't slouch over into your chair. And if you follow all of these tips, you'll be absolutely fine on the day, and you will breeze it, and you'll walk into that office with a real air of confidence. I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And I wish you all the best at the assessment centre. Hopefully you get through, and you never know, I might see you around in the future. Bye.